So these are the leftovers from the chicken. We've got the skin and bones here. Now that's going to be boiled up for stock with the carrot and onion that I saved. This is the mainly breast meat, which I cut into chunks, and this is a bit of shreds off the carcass that I'm going to make into chicken soup. So I've got a quantity of mushrooms here that need eating up, so we're going to make chicken and mushroom pie. But first of all I've got to make pastry. So that's a pound of plain flour, half a pound of lard and a level teaspoonful of salt. So I'll make the pastry first and stick it in the fridge. For the chicken and mushroom pie, I'm just going to roughly chop the mushrooms into small pieces. So, an ounce of butter in the frying pan, put the mushrooms in, now give these a good stir. Now you'll notice immediately that the butter disappears, but don't be tempted to add more, because once they start to cook the butter will come back into the pan, promise. So the mushrooms have been cooking for about a minute now, and as you can see there's plenty of moisture in that pan. They give off their own juice. So next we need to thicken the sauce. So I'm adding in a heaped teaspoonful of plain flour. I need to stir that to cook it. So we've given it a chance to cook now, the flour, so we're going to add in the milk, bit by bit, until it thickens up into a sauce. Then we're going to combine it with the chicken and make it into a pie. The mushrooms cost me 60p from Aldi, or 59p, because they were in the Super 6. The butter costs 30p for an ounce, so that's 90p, and a bit of milk, salt and pepper. I would say that sauce has cost £1 to make. So the chicken's left over from the chicken dinner, so that's not cost anything really. It all came in the price of the chicken when I bought it. So this pie has worked out at about, well, if this sauce is £1 and the pastry 39, I'm trying to calculate it in my head, 39p for the lard, a pound of flour, which is about 30p, so we call that 69p, and water free, more or less. So all in all, the chicken mushroom pie has cost, the cost of this sauce plus a quarter of the cost of the pastry which is 70p, so we'll round it up to 20p for the chicken and mushroom pie. And then we've got to beat an egg to glaze it, so that adds another cost onto it, but it's very, very cheap. So all that remains is to season this sauce with salt and pepper. So after I've done that, I'll taste it, make sure it's right, and then it's ready to go in the pie. So I've got the chicken in the pie dish, mixing in the mushrooms and the sauce, and it just needs a good old mix. Then we can put the lid on. I mean, you could add other ingredients, vegetables, etc. if you wanted to. It's just a matter of using up what you've got. That's the most important thing. Not wasting food. So, I've added some more milk and some peas to the pie, because I didn't feel there was enough sauce in, so I'm now rolling out the pastry. Keep turning it. Just take a bit off there, it's a bit thick. Just pierce the top so that the steam can escape, and then brush it with beaten egg. I've got the oven set at 200, which is gas 6, 400 Fahrenheit, and I'm going to bake it for about 40 minutes until the pastry's golden brown. What I shall do, halfway through the baking, I shall take it out and brush it again with egg, which gives it a nice golden finish. So there's the chicken and mushroom pie finished. So I'll just serve up a portion of this and show you what it looks like. I think that will serve three people probably, maybe 4 if there's children in the family. So there you go, chicken and mushroom pie with the leftover chicken. The ingredients for that whole pie have cost about £1.40, so very, very cheap, enough to feed 3 to 4 people. Okay, so you can guess who's going to eat this now, can't you? Yum yum, can't wait to tuck in. See you later, bye.